Do you only have a bubble jet printer and wish that you could print images out and then cover them with water-based material? I have the solution. Now, on the internet, I've seen lots of people say, oh, use hairspray to seal it, use a sealant to seal it. I've tried that. It doesn't work. More than a little bit of water on it and the whole thing just starts smearing and running. You can't put clear PVA glue over it or clear gesso over it because it will just smudge the minute you put that water-based material over the top. So I was looking for an alternative and I found it quite by accident. So I bought some of this Kodak photo paper. It's the premium photo paper because I wanted to have a go at alcohol ink art. Now, when I got it out of the packet, because you have to use the back of it, the back is covered with the Kodak logo. So it's no use for what I wanted it for. So I thought, well, anyway, I could just use it to practice on. So I tried putting some alcohol ink on it and I put the alcohol over the top and I got very little movement. It just did not budge very well at all. So in fact, it was totally useless for even practicing on. And I tried the front, same thing happened. But that gave me an idea. So if the ink soaks in and you can't get it to budge, will it work if you use a bubble jet printer? So I printed out this image and I've just roughly cut around the edge and I will fussy cut it afterwards, but I wanted to show you what happens when you put water on this. Now I'm going to use a water pen, water brush, I should say, and I'm going to put this on. Now, there's a fair bit of water there, you can see puddling on it. If I did this on normal paper, that ink would just run everywhere if I printed it on a bubble jet printer. You see here, I can let it run off. It's not moving. Let it soak in. It's still not smearing. Rub it with the brush and it's still not moving. You can see here, even on this part, where it's actually soaked right into the paper and the paper has become a different color as it does when it gets wet, and still this ink has not run. The downside to this is it is glossy paper, and in journaling we often don't use glossy paper. If you're happy with glossy paper, that's fine. But what you could do is once you've finished, you could spray this with hairspray, or you could spray it with a matte sealer. You can paint clear gesso over the top. You can put clear PVA glue over the top, just add a little bit of water to that and it's no longer glossy. But I would suggest that you don't put clear PVA glue or gesso over the top before you start working on it. I've tried that and it kind of reactivates the gesso or the PVA glue and you end up with this kind of slime over the top of your work. So it's best off to do what you need to do with it and then cover this part of it with your clear material. Like I said, just a spray, or you can paint it on over and then just let the whole thing dry and it will matte it down. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe link below.